Hey guys, welcome back. Well, I have a special treat to share with you. This is a brand new, in the bag, mil-spec M4 full auto select. I thought I would share with you the unbagging and actually just kidding. This is actually a teaser for a set of videos that I have planned coming up in the future talking about bagging and vacuum packing, that sort of thing. I've had a bunch of questions from different viewers, and I've put together a series of videos that will kind of address those. This actually is my Bushmaster, and it is vacuum packed in this Mylar bag. So olive drab Mylar bag. We'll be talking about that in the video series. There are other options to use. I get these at a local store when they're on sale. These are seal meal, 11 inches wide, 18 feet long. You cut to length and seal one end before vacuum sealing the other side. And they kind of look like that. They're made out of a heavy food grade plastic. So other options are various sizes of heavy duty silver Mylar bags. And then of course we talked about the olive drab Mylar bag. Now there's a lot of different techniques to use, and I'm going to show you a technique that I've used that you can actually make yourself at home and do all of this with nothing more than a clothes iron. I'd recommend you go down to Goodwill and get a used one. Don't use your wife's clothes iron. And a regular shop vacuum with an attachment that we'll go through how to make using PVC pipe and some plastic tubing. Okay, as I said, we've got a lot of different options. You can certainly use a vacuum pump of various sizes. We're going to talk about how to use a shop vacuum. And then there is the inexpensive food saver rolls that you can buy in the grocery store. And then you can order these online. This is a olive drab Mylar bag, and then this is the standard heavy-duty silver Mylar bag for food storage. Now, why would you want to use this stuff? Well, there's a lot of different reasons. One, perhaps you want to prepare some materials and supplies for your getaway cabin. Perhaps you're a hunter, perhaps you're a backpacker, or someone who wants to prepare materials for long-term storage. Put it away for a rainy day, if you will. So let's take a look at a couple of things here. One, this is done with food saver bag, and this is basically some matches that you can stuff into perhaps a preparation bag, and one of my viewers will chime in on this, I'm sure, but bag within a bag. Well, the reason for that is I just wanted to isolate the striker from the matches, but that's a nice little way to put away a supply of matches. Now these food saver bags can be used for all sorts of things besides food. I just sealed up inside here some padlocks that I had sitting in one of our kitchen drawers just for demonstration purposes. And I used a piece of food saver bag as a vacuum track inside this bag because these like to seal down tight and you don't always get a good vacuum. But we'll talk about that in the future videos. So that's one use if you want to put away some materials. Here's another one that's vacuum sealed in that heavy duty olive drab Mylar bag. And you can see I like to put away matches. So there's another way to store some matches and put them away. And again, another use for the heavy-duty olive drab Mylar bag. But again, that's not much different than these silver-colored Mylar bags, except it's just olive drab and not quite as shiny. So one could certainly see some utility in that. And again, I use some edges of a vacuum bag from Food Saver just to give myself a vacuum track inside these very slick surfaces that like to seal together and not draw a vacuum. You put that on the inside and now you're able to draw a vacuum. But again, we'll go over that in the future video. And there's a piece of electronic gear. That is a battery charger for our digital camera stowed away in that bag for future use. And here's one that's not actually vacuumed, just more of an over bag, if you will, for extra protection. And I think you'll see some utility in this. So inside there we have a vacuum packed, freshly cleaned Glock 19. Now if you needed to put that away for a rainy day, good to go. Alright guys, so tag along with me. This is going to be a fun video series and look forward to that in the future.